He's not just the world boss of dancehall. Vybz Kartel is a cultural icon, a lyrical genius, and one of the most controversial figures Jamaica has ever seen. But while the world knows the music, few know the full story behind the man, the father, the lover, and the figure behind a powerful and growing Gaza family tree. From confirmed baby mothers to whispered links and children who are now making their own marks in music and life, this is a deep dive into the women Vybz Kartel has dated and the children they've had together. Tap that like, hit subscribe, grab your popcorn, because this story, it's not just dancehall, it's legacy. Shorty, the First Lady of Gaza. Let's start with the most famous woman ever linked to Vybz Kartel, Tanesha Shorty Johnson. For many fans, Shorty isn't just his baby mother. She's his ride or die, his queen, the woman who held him down when things got dark. They've been together since the early 2000s, through Kartel's meteoric rise, countless controversies, and even during his long incarceration. It's widely believed that Shorty is the mother of 3 of Kartel's children. Likkle Vybz, real name Addi Jaheim Palmer, born in 2001. He's a spitting image of his father, not just in looks, but in lyrical talent. Likkle Vybz is one half of UTG, Uptown Gaza, a music group he formed with his brother. He's now carving his own identity, with millions of views and a loyal fan base. Likkle Addi, real name Akil Rahim Palmer, born in 2003, is the second son of Shorty and Kartel. Known for his smooth delivery and deep lyrics, Addi also made headlines in 2020 when, at just 15, he revealed he was about to become a father, making Kartel a grandfather. The third child is a younger son, Worl Boss Jr., but he has been seen occasionally in family photos, including moments shared by Kartel and Shorty during prison visits. Through it all, Shorty has stayed loyal. She now runs Worl Boss Music, a label that manages Kartel's legacy and his sons' careers. Their bond, although tested, has remained unbreakable. And for many Gaza fans, Shorty is and will always be the First Lady of dancehall royalty. Sherika, mother of Addiana Palmer. Next, we move to Sherika, a woman who has kept herself far from the public eye, but is known to have had a daughter with Vybz Kartel. That daughter is Addiana Palmer, sometimes referred to by fans as the Princess of Gaza. While not much is public about Addiana, it's confirmed that she is one of Kartel's daughters. Kartel has mentioned her in interviews and has occasionally posted affectionate tributes on social media, celebrating her birthdays or academic milestones. Sherika has remained a low-key presence, not seeking the spotlight or the fame that comes with being associated with one of Jamaica's biggest stars. Some fans speculate that her low profile helped Addiana have a relatively normal childhood, away from dancehall madness. It's clear, though, that Addiana means a lot to Kartel, and she represents a softer side of the Worl Boss, a father who, despite the bars, never stopped being present in his kids' lives. Amanda from Canada, mother of Amani. Now we head overseas to Canada, where Vybz Kartel reportedly had a relationship with a woman named Amanda. From that relationship came a daughter, Amani. While not much is publicly known about Amanda, it's been confirmed through Kartel's circle that Amani is his child. The girl, now a preteen, is being raised in Canada by his mother. What's fascinating is how Kartel's influence stretched internationally. Even from behind bars and from a small island in the Caribbean, his music and his legacy touched lives across borders. Amanda is known to have been a longtime fan and friend, and her relationship with Kartel was described as both intimate and respectful. Though Amani hasn't yet stepped into the spotlight like her older brothers, don't be surprised if you hear that name in the future. With those Palmer genes, talent just might be in his blood. Sophia from Brooklyn, mother of Shaheem. From Toronto to Brooklyn, New York, the next woman on the list is Sophia, believed to be the mother of Shaheem, another son of Vybz Kartel. Sophia reportedly had ties to Kartel during one of his US tours in the late 2000s. Their relationship remained private for years, but whispers in the dancehall world suggested a child came from that union. Shaheem, now in his teens, is rumored to be athletic and creative, taking interest in sports and music. While he hasn't appeared much in the Jamaican media, it's believed that Kartel has maintained communication with him, even during his imprisonment. Sophia, like Sherika and Amanda, has stayed under the radar, perhaps deliberately so. Yet her connection to Kartel adds another branch to this growing Gaza family tree, one that spans continents, from Kingston to Brooklyn. Other rumors, whispers, and public speculation. Over the years, many more women have been linked to Vybz Kartel. Some confirmed, others speculated. Dancehall forums, gossip sites, and old interviews have named video vixens, female DJs, and fans from Europe to Africa. But Kartel, ever the lyrical Riddler, has always kept some truths hidden in plain sight through his music. Tracks like Love Dem, Pretty Gal Anthem, and Tanya are filled with lines that some fans believe reference real women in his life. Could there be more children out there? Maybe. Kartel himself has hinted in past interviews that he might have one or two youths me knew even sure of. Still, the baby mothers mentioned, Shorty, Sherika, Amanda, Sophia, and possibly others, form the core of his known family. The children, talent, trends, and the future. Kartel's children aren't just known for who their father is, they're now creating their own legacies. Likkle Vybz, with his melodic flow and business mind, has become a fan favorite. He's not just Kartel's son, he's a full-blown artist. Likkle Addi, more introspective and experimental, is carving his own lane and is a young father himself. Addiana, Amani, and Shaheem may not be in the public eye yet, but they represent the quieter part of Kartel's fatherhood, a side he fiercely protects. What's consistent is this. Despite his controversies, Vybz Kartel has made it a point to be involved, supportive, and present in his children's lives, even from a prison cell. Through letters, calls, family visits, and now stage shows after his 2024 release, Kartel has reclaimed fatherhood in real time. The legacy of love, loyalty, and bloodline. Vybz. Kartel's love life has been anything but simple. But behind the headlines, the feuds, and the lyrics, there lies a man who, above all, is a father. A father to boys becoming men. A father to girls finding their path. A father to a legacy bigger than music. From Shorty's strength to the quiet resilience of Sherika, Amanda, and Sophia. The women in Kartel's life have helped shape not just the man, but the movement that is Gaza Nation. And as Likkle Vybz and Likkle Addi rise, with their mother managing their careers and their father now finally free, the next generation of Gaza royalty is already taking its place. Now that you've seen the full Gaza family story, tell us, which of Vybz Kartel's children do you think will carry on his legacy the strongest? And which baby mother had the biggest impact on his life? Drop your comments below, hit that like, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories from the world of dancehall, legacy, and lyrical royalty. This was Gaza Family Tree, the women and children of Vybz Kartel. And trust me, this story, it's still being written.